we are out here today and we're going to put together the Creek Stewart Build Your Own Instant ATLATL. Now this here came in the June 2016 Apocabox, and this is the monthly challenge. So we're going to go out here and see if we can fashion one. This here was a dead sapling for a cedar tree. It's about the straightest I can find out here. So this is going to be our dart. And this here is the Creek folding saw that came in the 2016 June box as well. It works well. Those clips that you see of him using it, that's his first time he's ever used a saw. He did really well. I was impressed. So I've used this saw and it works decent. It really does. It works really decent. And cuts nice and smooth and rips right through the material. It's a pretty decent saw for sure. I also brought out the Mini Bow Sen. S-E-N. Now this here is a tool that can be fashioned many different ways. You can put the handle on like this, so it's a one-handed draw knife. You can put it in the end, and now you have a knife. You have a chisel, as well as a crook knife, and it has teeth on this back side that you can use as a rasp. It has many functions, and I brought this out today to help us with this ATLATL. So right now, like I said, we're going to start on this dart and get it fashioned, and then I'll break open the kit and actually show you what's in this. But first off, I've got to trim this. So got to make sure this is set in there. Then I can start trimming the branches off. So when I get this all done, I'll give you a look. So here's that kit right here. And what this has in it is, this is a metal launcher. You're going to tie this to a stick. I've rounded this off so this will fit right in against this launcher. You can see it's beveled there. That will fit right up against that like that. That will give me the butt I need for my dart. This here is a front rest for your dart. This is going to rest on like that, and I can hang on to it, and then this will be on the back of my stick. I still have to harvest one more stick for my launcher. They also give you, if you want to make a more permanent launcher, you can actually screw this right to your launcher, because they provide you with a few screws to do so. As well as they give you some hot melt glue that you can glue on these field points. These field points are very sharp and they're not a toy. this is going to fit right on to this here from my point. That will be the front of my dart. And then it provides you with 4 fletchings. These here are what you're going to use for fletching. You take them, bend them right in half, like this. And that's going to give you 2 fletchings for 1 dart. So you're going to bend it in half like that. And you're going to do the same thing to the other one. And attach that to the dart as well. So when they're done, they'll basically look like that. And they give you 4, so you have enough for making 2 darts. They also give you this artificial bowstring, they call it, but it's the cordage that you can tie this all on. So right now what we're going to do is go and harvest the launcher and tie that together and put this all together. Now for this stick, I'm going to want from armpit to fingertip. That's the length I want. So I can cut that off right here. And you can see how that creek folding saw works. Works pretty decent. Let's go start putting that together. So we're going to put this together there now. And what we're going to do first, we're going to take this, I'm going to leave it back about an inch or so. So when I grab this, actually I'll bring it back even further. So when I grab this, I want to be able to put 1 finger. You can grab it so you put 2 fingers up here if you like. I'm just going to hold it with 1 finger and then throw. So I'm going to bring it back a little bit and tie this on right here. So this has a groove in the middle that will fasten there. Now all I have to do is get out my cordage and strip a couple pieces off of that for tying this. I'll start this and then I'll let you finish it.
For me?
Yep. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a slip knot right here to start this. This is what it's all about. Getting people out here learning and letting them experience, you know, stuff like this. That's what the Apocabox is all about, is learning. Okay, I've got that nice and tight that way. So you're going to wrap this way, down around, wrap here, and keep going back and forth like this, okay?
Okay.
So I'll undo that, take that out. Here you go, give her a try.
So then here.
Yep, and you want to come up and go over that part. Do it tight. You have to wrap her tight, pull her tight. Good job. Okay, now I'll tie it off for you. Now he's got that wrapped pretty good. I'm going to pull it nice and tight. That isn't bad. That's lashed on there pretty good. But I'm going to pull her nice and tight for him. There we go.
No, it has to be nice and tight.
and we'll just tie this off. Now this, nice and secure on there. Now, we're going to put this in line with this here, so they're perfectly in line. Then tie this on. It's got to be super tight. Okay, done?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's quicker than the last side. Hey.
Get this nice and super tight. I have to loosen this a little bit right there, dude.
Okay.
This here has to be super tight and in line.
I can put it in one.
Okay, now I'm going to tie this off, and that is the launcher all finished.
Wait.
Grab the dart.
Dirt. There's Mr. Dirt.
So this here is going to fit on there, and that will go in like this, and that's the way I'll hang on to that, just like that.
Wait, where are we going to shoot it?
Well, we'll find some spot to shoot it, no big deal.
Ow.
So now what I've got to do is put some fletching on this and put the point, and then we're all set. That's pretty cool. Now I'm going to put on the fletching. So I'm going to start by just another slip knot, and I'll tie the first one on, kind of thing, just to get it started. Couple wraps around it. Now you have a wide end and a narrow. The narrow end goes towards the front. So this will hold that on there for a second. I can always adjust these and such, but I'm going to put this just the opposite side and wrap that. Of course, this can be a little tricky, but there we go. Like I said, right now it's not perfectly aligned, but that's okay. I can adjust that in a bit. And just tie this one off, and then go to the bottom. That's where I can adjust it. Okay, I've got that tied up there. Now all I have to do is put this like this. I'm going to wrap this a couple times, and then tap, and then tie that. We're fighting, it's trying to shower on us as well. So, kind of trying to hurry so we don't get soaked.
Now I don't feel any rain on me, but...
It's coming. Now I can just trim that up. There it is, all tied on there. Now all I have to do is put the field point on. Now for this field point, it's friction fit. And I've got a knot right here that I can carve this down enough for it to fit on here, and then it will fetch up against that knot, and thus making it a lot more secure. Just like that. So here it is here. That's the dart. Like I said, there's that knot, so that's going to help. And there's the fletching. It's ready to throw this now. It was pretty quick. It's a fun project. Let's do some throwing. I've thrown an ATLATL only a couple times in my life, and I am nowhere skilled in this at all. But we're going to be able to throw it at least. So this is how I'm going to fire it right here. This is locked in its spot. I've got my finger over top holding it here, and then you just throw. So this is how it's going to look. Wow. That went pretty good.
I'm going to get it.
That's a good thing about having children around. He's going to get the dirt.
Right?
Yep. Ah, nice, dude. I'll turn you around and show you down this way. This is a spot that I have a little bit of area here, but I still don't have a whole lot. But I'm going to try to throw this down through there. You can see it flies pretty good. You're getting it out there a little bit. That's how you practice.
Well, the last time was good.
Yeah.
Last time was good.
What you have to do when you do this, throw it and go kind of bring your arm down. So this thing is throwing it, right? What happens is this comes off and then this throws when your arm goes down. No, make your arm go right straight down as well. Oh, see, you got more power out of that. You just have to release a little sooner.
Yeah, it's like
when you see it going up like this, that's when you release, and just keep bringing your hand right straight through. Okay. Now, when you're halfway up, give her a chuck. Oh, there you go. You're getting it out there. It's not slipping at least. Let me try her one more time. Oh, I'll have to spin her around so it rests better. There you go. Just throw her hard. Ah,
I do this.
yeah.
I do it sideways.
Bring it straight.
Okay.
You have to straight down. Yeah, it has to be straight down. Don't try to throw it sideways. Straight down. That could be your problem. This is how you learn. Okay, straight down. See? That worked better. Yeah. So there it is. That's the ATLATL. And you can see how it can take practice. And that last throw, he's getting better. So the more you practice, the more you work the kinks out of it, you get better and better. So this is a lot of fun to play with. And whenever you use something like this is a dangerous weapon. They hunted with these. So throwing it down through there, I'm in the middle of the forest right here. I can see if anybody's walking through there or anything, but there is nobody out here right now. But always practice safety whenever you use any kind of weapon. And this is a weapon that should be supervised. Thanks a lot, and thanks for watching.